I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's another disappointing result, another disappointing performance, and another loss. I don't know. What does that make it? 4-5? We're just going to get right into it, man, because I am heated. I am hot. I am not even thinking right. I'm just going to say everything that comes out of my mind. We'll do a match analysis later on when I'm a little bit more colder. I am cold, but not the right kind of cold because it's freezing outside, but it doesn't fucking matter, right? Okay, let's calm down. I just had to let that out. Okay. First half, a boring game. Nothing happened really. Like literally, like what, one chance and Atletic Club put it above the net. A boring half. Honestly, I don't know. Ancelotti goes out there, wants to park the bus in a way. He leaves Mbappe and Rodrigo up front to just do magic. Apparently, has no tactics for them. Apparently, you can tell right away. These guys have nothing up there. They don't know what the flip to do. I'm gonna try to limit my swearing, but fuck, man, they have no type of clue what to do up front. Mbappe has no support. There's nobody pressuring him. He gets the ball, but his back is 9 times out of 10 to the enemy, the fucking team, right? So there's no really ball that he got that he's actually running towards them. Maybe he got one or two, but then again, it is Mbappe in these times and ages. Mbappe's not going to do much. So you need to send him on those kinds of runs at least 4 or 5 times, not 1 or 2 out of nowhere. It needs to be a consistent amount for Mbappe to actually do something, because the one that we have right now, the Mbappe from today, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. But we'll get to Mbappe in a little bit. Oh, we will get to Mbappe. We'll get to Ancelotti, man. Drop a like, drop a sub if you guys are coming back, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Madridistas, I know you guys feel my pain. I mean, it's almost like I honestly, I'm a little bit more upset today because I really did think that today against Atletic Club, we were going to show a different face. We were going to show just a little bit more hunger out there. But no, Ancelotti, the world-class Ancelotti, I think he's already too old for being our manager because his ideas are just not working. The players that we have, it just does not work, man. And what did I say about Tchouaméni? Absolutely useless in the midfield. Slows down our play so much. It would have been. It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Let's go over the things that happen, and then we'll go over the player performances just to kind of keep some kind of schedule on this video, right? So, like I said, first half, nothing happened. Second half, the goal from Atletic Club, a blunder, a little bit of a blunder from Courtois. Unfortunate. He could have done a little better, but honestly, I think Asensio right there kind of throws him off. Asensio throws the foot like he's going to parry the ball, throw it away, and he ends up not doing it. And then Courtois ends up getting surprised by the ball. He puts it right in the middle. Unfortunate. It's just kind of like a stupid goal to concede. No one's really big fault at there, but it happened and they scored the goal. Woohoo! All right, they're in it. They're loving life right now, and it goes on like that for a good amount. I mean, we don't really pick up the pace. We do pick it up a little bit, which is kind of frustrating because for us to actually perform better, sometimes it almost feels like we have to get scored on in order for us to turn on the freaking light bulb in our head, right? Or at least Ancelotti. But then again, the Ancelotti is just really just throwing the players out there and hoping that something happens. Literally, that's what's happening. What else happened? All right, so the next goal, I mean, there was a penalty. Oh, the fucking penalty. I almost forgot about the penalty. Holy shit. All right, the penalty. I mean, it's 100% a penalty on Rudiger. I mean, goalkeeper comes out, fist up, doesn't even hit the ball. All right, at this point, I'm like, all right, bet. I honestly didn't want Mbappe to take the penalty. I really did not want Mbappe to take it because this pressure at the San Mamés, oh my God. It wasn't Mbappe's moment. And for some reason, Mbappe says, let me take it. And for some reason, Mbappe says, let me throw it the same way I did it against Liverpool. And for some reason, Mbappe does a slow run-up. Like, come on, Mbappe, just... If he puts power in that and just puts it somewhere within the box, like it's going in, man. It's going in. Put it down the middle. You know the goalie's going to throw himself. Put it down the middle. Terrible penalty, guys. Terrible penalty. And look at that, man. It's just downhill a little bit, and then out of nowhere, It is a good shot from Mbappe where we go level. It's a good shot from Mbappe. This is what he needs to do more often. He needs to be a little bit more selfish, man, in those situations. He throws a shot. It's a good shot. Goalkeeper does a little bit not too great. Puts the ball right in front of Bellingham. A good run from Bellingham that he just continues, which is amazing. Bellingham puts it in. Boom. We're back in 1-1. All right, cool. Now what? Now what? Oh, man. And for those of you guys that say, well, if Mbappe scored that goal, we would have maybe won this game. I honestly don't like it when people say that, because there's so much things that can happen when something happens. Like if he scores that goal, so maybe Jude wouldn't have gotten that goal. Like things just change in the time in life. I don't think we should go about it that way. If he scores it, we're 1-1 up. Maybe we would have more time. Maybe that way, but it doesn't mean that because he scores it, Jude would have scored his, because Jude probably wouldn't have had the opportunity to be in that spot because it just changes anyway. The goal, and then man, it just sucks. Fede Valverde. I mean, for a second, I thought it was Asensio that did that error, and I was honestly like, oh my God, this is it. This is Asensio's, that's it. Ancelotti's not going to play Asensio anymore. But in a way, I'm almost happy that it was Fede Valverde, because Fede will recover from this, right? Fede, we all know, Fede is a warrior. Fede is a true Madridista at heart. He's one of our close captains to being the main captain. He can take it. He can take the pressure. He just says sorry. It's all right. It's all right. But, man, I'm happy that it wasn't Asensio, because Ancelotti would have just benched Asensio forever, and Asensio would have never seen the field ever again if he did that kind of mistake. Unfortunate for Fede, guys. We can't hold him too much. I mean, yes, it's a stupid mistake, to be honest. It's a really stupid mistake for him trying to... He had Rudiger. He could have just... It's unfortunate, but... And after that, I mean, Ancelotti decides to panic a little bit. He finally puts Arda in. He puts Endrick in when there's 3 minutes left. I mean, why not? Just throw something out there. Give more pressure to these kids that they have to do something in order for them to fight for their place. Because that's really what's in their mind is, I have to do something. If not, I'm not going to be put in again. And they're going into the game like chickens with no heads, just running around trying to do something. Good job, Ancelotti. Great managing right there. Very, very good. I did say in the pre-match preview that I did not want Tchouaméni to start this game. He started it. He just looks slow. He just looks like it just doesn't work, man. I think Tchouaméni needs to be a center back, which at this point I don't want him to be because Asensio's there. I just don't like Tchouaméni in that spot, man. It just slows down our game so much, and it's unfortunate, guys. It's unfortunate. The formation, like I said, I did not like it. Rodrigo up top. You could tell Rodrigo's not really in that form yet because he's just coming off of an injury. Brahim did pretty well. Let's start from the back. Courtois did pretty well. I'm not gonna hold him too much at fault for that. We have Mendy and Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia had a few moments here and there that were iffy, but honestly, I think he didn't do too bad. Mendy, can't really rate him. He was, he just started the second half. We have Rudiger, did pretty good. Got the penalty at the end of the day. He actually went up and attacked a few times. I would say Rudiger, man, not bad. Asensio, I loved him today. Did look a little shaky at times, but for the most part, I mean, this guy's still trying to adapt to the pace of La Liga. Asensio did good in my eyes. Lucas Vazquez had his moments here and there. Did good defending. He didn't really do much in attack today, which I hope he would have, but didn't really do much. It's just a mid game, maybe a little less than mid for Lucas Vazquez. Who else was in the midfield? Tchouaméni, you guys already know, man. Tchouaméni did not perform well today. Just nothing. I mean, he did one or two plays here and there, sure, but it just wasn't. Ceballos honestly had a slower game today. I thought Ceballos was gonna pop off today. Ceballos has been really impressive for me, but he just didn't show up today, guys, to be honest. Or just the game plan from Ancelotti yet again. I think a lot of these players, to be honest, it's not even their fault that they're underperforming, which it's a little bit, but it's not fully. It's Ancelotti's tactics or lack of tactics, because I'm truly convinced that Ancelotti has no tactics into these games. And obviously these players go in there not knowing what the fuck to do, excuse my French. And that's what brings these players down, man. Ancelotti needs to tell them before they go out there, you need to do this, you need to do that, and if you don't do that, you go to the bench. And there has to be more leadership from Ancelotti, not just, well, I've won 3 Champions League with these guys, so I mean, I can trust them. They can decide on the field themselves. They're my main squad. I want the Champions Leagues with them. No, man, no. It's a new season. It's a new squad, man. Treat them all the same. That's the problem with Ancelotti, is that he has his own little clique of players that he's won championships with. He's treating them very differently. He's letting them do whatever they want. and they're just not performing because they know my boss is over there. I'm cool with my boss. He's not gonna do nothing to me. And boom, there's Real Madrid halfway through the season. Let's keep moving. Fede Valverde wasn't too bad. Of course, the mistake brings him down a little bit, but just the mid game didn't do too good, didn't do too bad. Unfortunate for the mistake. And then we had who was the other midfield? Jude Bellingham. Another game of Jude Bellingham that I just hate that Ancelotti does not tell Jude Bellingham to stay up front. Stay up. Jude Bellingham is so good at. He's so good at pressuring up top, but he tries to just do everything, and I don't know if it's Ancelotti just not telling Bellingham to just stay in his position or telling Bellingham to just do whatever he wants. But Bellingham, the thing that sucks in a way, it's good about him. He's a box to box. He likes being up top. He likes defending, but he gets tired, guys. He gets tired. So when it does come time for him to attack, he's gassed. He's gassed. There's no, you know what I mean? If he actually just stays as a center attacking mid all game, lets the midfield do their thing, I think we see a better Jude Bellingham. Mbappe, I don't know what's going on, guys. I mean, it's a mental thing. We already said this many, many times. It's a mental thing. When is he going to come back? There has to be one game that he just, boom, sparks, and it's all going to get fixed. I think that's honestly what happens. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And then Rodrigo doesn't look too sharp right now. And, what time? It's time. It should be time for our players to start picking it up, man. I really thought that Atletic Club game was going to be the one, but apparently not, guys. So we're going into this again. I guess we got to just humble ourselves, and hopefully we pick it up. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, and I guess we'll just leave it there, man. I'm hot. I can't really think right now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.